So here we are with Coupe2 at the Lewis garage, and the first thing it needed was a bath. One of the things I had not planned on was locking my keys in the trunk. I always have two sets of keys, so there they are. The ultimate insanity would be if you end up locking both sets of keys in the trunk. I'll make sure I won't do that. One thing I'll say about this car, the fit of the side glass is as good on as I've ever seen. When I washed this, very, very little leakage. So I'm pleased. So we'll try this with a full battery. This is the rear console on Coupe2. There's the front console armrest cover, however you want to call it. And the front one, access is not too bad because you can pull the ashtray out, and then with your hand you can get at the back side. But we're not going to worry about that. This is the tough one, the rear console. Somebody's already messed with this, so it's not correct. They have a spacer. They have a spacer right in here. That is not right. They have the wrong screws in here. In fact, these screws don't even bite. And I'll show you why. This is a hinge. They're the same for the front and rear console. You can see these are machine screws, and they go into receiving plates. So if you were to work on this for the first time and you start unscrewing these, you'll hear something fall down inside the column, and it will be this plate here. Now, if you take out the 4 screws that hold the console base in, the console base will come right out, and you'll end up with a access slot, and that's good. So because with that access slot you can get in there and see if you can find your dropped pieces, and you can also get in there on reassembly to get this one started. You just put your hand in here and get things going. But what about this one? You can't reassemble that through here because this will already be installed. Well, the way to do this is to pick up the carpet, and there on the passenger side only you will find enough of a recess you can get your hand in here and get to the back. This recess is not on the other side. So that's how you put a console back together, and that's what we'll do right now. By the way, these machine screws here that I was talking about, these things, Gary Gores has them in his catalog. So I imagine they're also available from Query. Coupe2, looking at the front console. Wrong. But as I'm getting ready to put this back together, I realized this hinge is backwards. That's why they put the spacer underneath of it. And that's why it doesn't fit. So, you know, one step at a time you learn. So, here's my hinge cleaned up. That is going here. We'll put the hinge on before we put the console cover on, because access to that's easy. So I'm going to take this anchor piece and two of the correct machine screws, reach in here and get this started. So I have the anchor plates on both of them. Got all four nuts started. I have this in. Now it's just a matter of tightening it up. Put these four screws back in, and then the two for the console cover. Here we go. And there you have a properly reassembled rear FGH rear console armrest. Now, they don't stay open because there's just not enough room, but okay. So I happen to have a spare console loose that I could take out and show you what we're talking about on these hinges. And so this would be the driver's side, and we were talking about, see, there is no access cut out here, so you cannot get at it from this side. Hold on. So if I flip the console around, there. This cutout right here, which is hidden by the carpet, so you wouldn't know it was there, but that is big enough for you to get your hand in so that you can access the underside of these screws where you find those retaining pieces. Retaining pieces that look like this.